Titanic, the legend goes on.
And on and on and on.
Let's get into it. Titanic, the legend goes on. It's from 2000, it lasts about an hour and a half, and it's an animated, I don't know if it's a sequel or a retelling of
that classic tale of the Titanic, which is actually just a real horrific event. It's not a fairy tale, folks.
It kind of is in this movie. What's the tagline?
Well, I couldn't find any, but according to IMDb, the tagline is, "What up, DL dudes?"
What up, DL dudes?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, this movie is quite infamous.
But I'm glad we watched it.
Are you?
Yeah, it's so crazy. You need to see this. And it's right here on this very platform. Check it out. Or buy the DVD if you're mental.
The movie opens,
It opens with death.
It opens with the Titanic sinking, people in the water dying, and we cut back to the preceding events.
Yeah, we cut to Cinderella on board the ship.
Basically, the main character in this movie is called Angelica. She is living a Cinderella lifestyle. She has a wicked stepmother, 2 wicked stepsisters,
and she also talks to animals. And the animals wear clothes.
Yeah.
She's not freaked out by this?
Guess not. Anyway, they're all going on board the Titanic. The stepsisters and stepmother are going first class. Angelica's put in third class. Angelica's most prized possession is a locket which holds a photo of a mystery woman who she assumes is her real mother, who she's never met and who, she doesn't remember. But while they're boarding the ship, Angelica somehow loses her locket, clumsy, and some guy picks up.
Yeah, some guy whose name is Gaston. So one steals like Gaston. Right.
It's absolute chaos at the docks. There are a family of talking mice, some sort of crow thing wearing clothes. There's all the people. There's
a Sherlock Holmes guy. I think they just looked at any popular fiction character or Disney character and thought, let's stick that character in. There's an old lady who's exactly the same as the woman who has Tweety-Bird as a pet.
I mean, to be fair, the hand-drawn animation, it looks pretty nice. I think it's quite pleasing on the eye. I'll give it credit for that because, yeah, it looks good.
Oh, magnifique! What a beauty! What a face! What a divine figure!
In third class, Angelica's getting settled into her little quarters. She meets a mouse who she gives some bread to, and it speaks to her, and again she's fine with it. Yeah. Well, then we follow the mouse and see his little world under the third class quarters, I guess.
There's Mexican nice singing Speedy Gonzales riff-offs, even more culturally inappropriate. And then there's cats, right? But there's also a dog who rats.
The rapping dog is a highlight of this movie.
And he keeps doing this, coming right up to the camera, face first.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show. Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind. Party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine, cause it's party time.
It's tardy time, it's tardy time. It's psychotic.
Angelica spends the first half of the movie looking for the locket that she's lost, even though she lost it in the docks. I don't know how she thinks it's on board. Luckily it is on board, Gaston has it, but she doesn't know that yet. Gaston is giving it to the woman he likes, who is the ship's singer, who sings the same song at least 4 times in this movie. Yeah, she sings it early on, then she sings it later on, and then she sings it, well, it's played twice in the credits.
And it's not that good.
Well, anyway, she's
very sexily drawn.
yeah, I know what you mean. She is quite drawn in a certain style. Anyway, she's given the locket as a gift. Eventually, they're rumbled. Angelica gets the locket back, and Gaston has to confess, well, I didn't really buy that locket for you, but, you know, the thought was there. But before she finds the locket, she finds something else.
Romance. She meets this guy, William, who's like, oh, I'm charming, aren't I? And he says, let's see you at the reception tonight. And she's like, she doesn't answer and she just walks off and leaves.
I don't even know your name.
It's Angelica.
Will I see you at the reception tonight?
Anyway, she can't go to reception because she doesn't have a dress to go to the ball. But she meets a kindly old lady who she befriends by some means. And this old lady says, oh, I've got a dress that I used to wear when I was your age. It looks like it would fit you nicely. Try it on.
Yeah, I brought it on a cruise just in case.
Yeah, good point. I don't know why she's brought her entire wardrobe from 40 years ago. But she tries it on. Angelica tries it on. It fits her beautifully. So she goes to the ball and William falls in love with her. And then it's time for the iceberg.
Yeah, iceberg dead ahead. So they crash into it and the ship starts to go down.
Ship.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Sure.
The lifeboats are lowered. Angelica and the old woman she met get on the boat. Loads of other people we've followed get on the boats. Angelica has to row.
Even though one of the ship's crew is there, and he's just sitting beside her, he's just sitting behind her letting her row. What?
And while she's rowing, she's speaking to the kindly old woman, and it turns out, wouldn't you know it, this kindly old woman is Angelica's mother. She was forced to give her away as when she was younger.
Ever since my mother put it around my neck as a baby. And then
left you because she was forced to.
Mother. Mommy.
It's terrible. And also, she says, oh, Angelica says, this is such a wonderful day. People are dying around you. Love.
Well, she talks about William, and then her nun, her birth mother, says, oh,
Tall, handsome young man traveling on the Titanic. Yes, I brought him up and gave him all the love I wanted to give you.
Oh, Mummy.
what? So it's her stepbrother?
I guess in a way it kinda is.
Stepbrother, please help. I'm stuck in the Titanic washing machine.
Right. They see a man with blonde hair floating in the water.
And they're like, oh, it's William, let's get him. And then they realise it's not him, so Angelica's like, oh, God's sake, it's just this guy.
It's some detective who was working on the ship. Not the Sherlock Holmes guy, a different detective, I think.
Who knows?
Who knows? Angelica doesn't care. They get him on board, and then 2 minutes later, they spot another blonde man in the water, and this time it is William.
Yeah, the dragon on board, he's dead. He's not dead. He seems to be. He does seem to be for a second, but then they quickly revive him, and he gets up, and he's fine. He's not even cold.
He and Angelica kiss.
Yeah, they're properly snog in this cartoon.
We find out all the animals have survived.
The singer, she stays on board and goes down with the ship singing along with the little violin guys. Yeah, why'd you do that? Women and children first, but not the entertainment. Forget it, you stay here and die.
But the animals all survive.
Yeah, and then one of them, a talking nice, tells us what happened to everyone. Angelica and William stay together, get married, and all the weirdos are at the wedding.
Yeah, it's basically a rundown of all the characters we've followed, and most of whom we don't care about. And then the mouse says,
here's hoping that all live happily ever after. Bye for now, and see you soon.
Is there going to be another Titanic? Another ship to bring down, little mouse?
and then we get credits for 13 minutes.
Seriously. The entire last act of this new date is the credits. With that song played at least twice. Jesus Christ. Well, that's Titanic, the legend goes on. So, what do you think of this? You got to see it. It's so entertaining, it's so bad that it's so bad it's good. Listen, you'll love it and hate it in equal measures. What's better or what's worse? Titanic, the legend goes on, or Titanic 2, which you watched? I forgot all about that. Oh my god, that's so bad. This is not entertaining, but that's also worth a watch for the acting, the storyline, and the terrible CGI. Well, let us know what's worse for you. Titanic Legend Goes On or Titanic 2. They're both available on this platform to watch. Give them a go and let us know what you think. Hit like, hit subscribe, and watch another video.